Yeah, I can tell you just a little bit about them. The Haydn Quartet is known as the Rider Quartet. You'll hear throughout the quartet sort of galloping motives. You'll hear it kind of in the first movement and the fourth movement as well. Different types of galloping motives that sort of describe the. That's a good way to describe the music that you're hearing. And so it's a really wonderful one, considered a masterwork, and it's just a wonderful piece all around. The Grieg is similar in the sense that it has a through motive. So the Haydn has this galloping thing that you hear throughout the work. The Grieg also has a sort of returning theme that's throughout the entire piece. You'll hear it in different ways. That it's his own setting of. He had a vocal setting of an Ibsen poem called Fiddlers, and so it's his own actually song setting of that, and he kind of sprinkles it throughout the quartet. It's a really interesting piece that tries to use all the instruments, uses a lot of double stops and chords and open string sonorities in an effort to try to like make a really orchestral or like maximum sort of resonant sound for the quartet. So we think that's a really special piece. And so they go together in that they both have these sort of through lines in each work.
That's a great question. So for us, I guess everyone is slightly different. We have all different approaches to it. But I guess if we find a piece that we really like and say it's a piece that we don't know personally, it's best to, listen to a lot of recordings at the same time, read about it, because the most important thing is to know the background of the piece that you're working on. And sometimes it's really beneficial to know the composer's reasoning to his composition. It could be thematic stuff or some kind of historical moment that he wrote this piece, and there's some significance in the piece. So that's the first step. And then, of course, there's a lot of practicing and exploring the details within the score, which is the fun part. And then we come together as a quartet, and then we share our ideas, and then we do a lot of, I guess, what is it?
Not arguments.
Not arguments, but discussions on different ideas, different concepts of the piece, and along with all the finessing that is required to make a piece sound really great.